All righty. Okie dokie. Okay, so before we begin, let us take a breath together and really come together, all of our energy together, and create this mastermind. So let's breathe in at the same time. 1, 2, 3, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you exhale, imagine releasing all the heaviness of the day, the to-do list, anything that's going on outside of this present moment. Free yourself, arriving fully into this moment, into this circle of women that we are, because your presence matters. Today, I want to share with you a reflection that has been part of much of my own journey. Actually, it's deeply linked to my own purpose and my own reason for being incarnated here. And that is the shift into what I call the new paradigm. I'm not the only one calling it the new paradigm. Obviously, we are in the mucky middle of a paradigm shift. And so the new paradigm is a new way of being, and that's unfolding right now on our planet, right now. And you know this. And so we are living in one of the most extraordinary moments in human evolution, the transition between two paradigms. The old paradigm, which shaped much of the last era, not period, era, more, more obviously called the Piscean era. And that was built, that frequency, that energy was built on external control, fear, and the belief that not our power, but just power as a concept lies outside of us. It's just outside of us. It's not our power, it's the power. And it valued order and hierarchy and doing what was expected rather than what is aligned. And that is a testament of this new era because the word aligned is now in our vocabulary, everyday language, but it wasn't before. But that old system, that old paradigm, the one where, we look to governments or institutions or even other people to define who we are, to tell us who we are, to give us permission of being who we are, etc. It's fading right now. It is fading. The new paradigm, which is a new understanding of the world and to how to interpret information, the new paradigm is emerging from within us. It is rooted in frequency, awareness, and most important of all, sovereignty. We now decide who we want to be. And I'll just leave it at that because we only have 15 minutes. So we are awakening to the truth that we are not victims of life. We are the creators of it. Our consciousness is expanding individually and collectively. And through that expansion, we are rediscovering our true nature, that we are beings of light, energy, and infinite potential. And so, what is this new era, this new paradigm? Astrologically, this shift corresponds to what is called the age of Aquarius. It is an era of innovation, collaboration, and higher awareness, higher frequency. The energy of Aquarius is freedom, unity, and truth. It is a movement from dependence, from the old paradigm where the power lies outside of us. They decide what we do. We don't know what to do. We go outside to get permission to this and that, to be, because actually the old paradigm is about doing what's expected. Okay, what do I have to do that? So we're this movement from the old paradigm to the new paradigm. So from dependence to self-mastery. and from following these systems to co-creating new ones. And we know this in this circle. This change isn't something that we decided intellectually. It is a vibrational shift. It is a vibrational shift. It is happening first in the invisible realm, in the field of consciousness itself. The Earth's frequency has risen, and our nervous systems are learning to attune to this higher vibration. That's what's happening right now. And that's why so many of us feel both inspired and unsettled at the same time. We are literally recalibrating to a new way of being. We are in the murky middle, navigating the in-between of the two paradigms. We are the pioneers living through the murky middle of the paradigm shift. So part of us still clings to the familiar patterns of fear, conditioning, control, and we're exhausted and exhaustion because that's part of that. And another part of us feels the call, the push, the pull, the call to rise, to grow, to flourish, to trust, flow, and co-create to the next step of our evolution process, which is expanded awareness and consciousness. So this can feel confusing. One day we feel empowered, the next day we fall back into old conditioning. But that's not failure. That is evolution happening. It's evolution in motion. Just as the old gives way to the new, our own energy system is learning to stabilize in this different frequency. So that's why this work, this inner awareness, meditation, energetic alignment is so important. So every time we raise our vibration, we help lift the collective. And we know this. We know this in this community. So what does it really mean to live in this new paradigm? It means trusting our inner guidance more than the external noise. It means creating from love, self-love. It all starts with this, self-love. And that self-love, like the heartbeat, it's not a beat, it is a pulse, creating a wave, creating a wave, creating a wave. So it means creating from love rather than fear. It means remembering that what you nurture in the invisible, your thoughts, your emotions, your vibration, shapes what becomes visible in your life. You create your own reality. And I just want to tweak, not tweak, but just go a little deeper in this. So what creates your frequency is really your emotions. When you feel, it creates the waves. The frequency is the movement up and down of the wave. Is it a fast wave, short wave, high wave, fast, slow? That is the frequency. And it's created by your emotions. And so when you feel something, which we almost always feel something, ask yourself, what am I really feeling? Why is this? I see you. And there's a reason we're feeling like this. The feeling tone is the infinite part of yourself talking to the finite part of yourself. It is a communication and it creates outer communication. So that means what are you vibrating out, you attract, comes back to you. All abundance flows back. That's a new song that came out. I love that song. And all right, so what does it mean to live in this new paradigm, this new way of being. It means trusting your inner guidance more than external noise. It means creating from love rather than fear. It means remembering that what you nurture in the invisible shapes what becomes visible in your life. And this, for me, is more than a concept. It is what I live for. This is my passion. I am deeply passionate about this shift we are living right now. This awakening of consciousness that is transforming how we experience ourselves, one another, and the world. Because I see every day how this awareness changes lives and how it brings people back to themselves, back to their light, back to the awareness that they're not a little player, a little, not a Muppet, but a little bonhomme, like they're not a little um thing, doop 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 doop, in the world. They're grandiose because before even being a self, like this being that I am and that you are and that we are a frequency, we are a vibration, we are light. We are light. Mind blowing when you see how this new understanding brings people back to themselves, back to their light, back to their truth of who we truly are. So let's take a moment to anchor this energy together. Let's breathe in together this new frequency, right? Another breath. So 1, 2, 3, breathe in. Breathe into your heart. Breathe into your heart. So imagine that you have this golden light coming into your heart, going everywhere in your body. And when you exhale, it's just everything that doesn't serve you anymore. It's taking the heaviness out of your life experience. And so let's breathe in again. 1, 2, 3, breathe in. Feel the pulse of your soul, knowing that you are both human and divine. With every breath, you can feel yourself aligning to the frequency of Aquarius, to the frequency of freedom, sovereignty, unity, higher consciousness, and let this vibration expand through your body and anchor it to the earth. How beautiful is that? So to conclude, this is how we create the new world. One conscious breath at a time, or energy movement, right? At a time. Thank you for sharing this sacred moment with me. And last thing, the shift is already here. It's already here. And each and every one of us is living, consciously or not, but we are living, and we are living bridges between the old and the new right now. We are the pioneers creating this shift in frequency. We are the first ones to live this new frequency. We are the pioneers of the human evolution. How amazing is that? Thank you so much. And I hope this was helpful, or, thank you for letting me share this.